Shalom. First, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach Kadash. The abundance to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. I was taught in this truth. Honest salutations to you, sincere Akim out there doing the work of true sincerity. Shalom to the few Akim that believe. To all you of the household of faith, shalom to you. Oh man, so much to talk about. As you guys know, all you Akim out there and you Akwaf that follow, what's going on in the news. Of course, you got the war going on over there, all right, in the land. And one thing about that is, I was thinking about that coming down here to camp. I was like, man, the whole world's watching the Sun Perdition at work, and that's what's going on. And their main focus, all right, is not talk about what's going on over there. Their main focus is the Israelites, as far as like theologians like vocab, like attack the Christians. Even Jake online talking nonsense. I see one guy, he's like, I want to hear the response of the Hebrew Israelites, what's going on. First of all, my man, you've been an Israelite yourself. This ain't what we do ain't no laughing matter. What we do ain't no joke. What we do is serious business, man. Okay? We come out here, we teach, all right, this truth to our people, all right? The words of prophecy. And this right here gets to Esau because we're no physical threat to the so-called white man Esau, right? But what you're seeing is what you're seeing is this truth. All right, this truth is what's getting to Esau because Esau was basically his kingdom was founded upon lies, and what happened was he was able to get away with these lies for so long, right? No one challenged Esau's lies that he was putting out. And when the Lord woke up his people and set up a standard of righteousness, all right? Then you see Esau, lies get exposed, okay? And even right now, when all these wars going on across the earth, everybody see right through Esau. Okay? This guy, Joe Biden. Joe Biden got caught lying. And people really didn't say shit about it. I mean, this dude got caught lying red-handed. And you had where people was looking on like, what I'm saying, like, it's just Esau being Esau, it's the news, so you're supposed to believe the news. Say, hell no. Like, that's the reason why they took this RT News. They had RT News, right? Just like any mainstream news media in the world that has a big following, that has multiple channels. You have they have the main thing in a certain country, but they have outlets in a lot of major countries, which you call first world countries. And so them outlets reach out to the various people in those different countries. And so with RT, which is it's sponsored by Russia, it's called Russia Today. They had a branch called RT America, and the number one thing they would say, as far as like a slogan, was question more. And people are questioning more. People are questioning what the fuck is going on around the world. Now they're questioning these different invasions. They're questioning these different wars. See, when prior to, the Israelites, especially coming on YouTube, my mom was questioning things. All right, my mom was questioning things and looking at things like, it don't concern me. Oh, it must be the truth when he say he a terrorist. Now everybody looking at the so-called white man Esau, like you're the goddamn terrorist, man. All right? And they calling Esau out for his bullshit. So, with that, I'll say this. With that, yeah, we see what's going on over in Palestine and the land of Israel and all that, right? But when you look at what's going on as far as like, whose side being taken more than others, and I look at the news from what I'm watching, what I'm seeing, a lot of those Palestinians have way more support, all right, than those Israelis. See? Now the Israelis' allies, and which number one be America and other Edomite countries like the UK and all that, right? Now they are in support of the Israelis, right? But the overwhelming majority of support goes to the Palestinians. I'm like, damn, yo, that's backfiring on Esau. Because normally they would go along with Esau's narrative. People questioning the narrative, okay? And that has never happened. All right, bear with me 1 second. Let me adjust my camera. That has never happened where Esau's narrative have been questioned like that. All right, there we go. There we go. Shabbat. Yeah, so people are questioning Esau's narrative. They're like, man, what the fuck? This ain't what you're saying in your mainstream news media. Okay? People are like, hell no. They got questions, and what you see is Esau's been exposed. All right, so this is the book of and it's the time that Esau be exposed too. See, for so many generations now, since the Renaissance period, these devils have been getting away with murder, man. These Edomites been getting away with straight up murder, just raping and robbing the whole world for everything. The land, the resources, and now these devils are on blast. Now you get mad, you get mad, now that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua exposed you devils. That kind of was like hitting at my little quick video last night. I'm gonna bring it out again. This is the book of Psalms. This is Psalms 58 and verse 1. It says, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? It says, do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? The answer is no. Overwhelmingly fucking no, man. Esau don't judge uprightly. That's why in Habakkuk, the second chapter, it says that, behold, the spirit that is lifted up within him is not upright within him. Okay? Roughly paraphrasing. Okay? And these devil spirits are not upright, man. Okay? They want you to believe everything they tell you. Don't question it. Everybody's like, man, fuck that. I'm questioning this. See? You gotta think about it. When the scriptures say that man of sin be revealed, that man of sin is truly being revealed. Meaning what? He's been exposed. All right? It says, goddamn devils are being exposed, man. It says, do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Yeah, in your mind. This is what the so-called white man's about, man. All he can think of is wickedness, man. You can't name me one fucking thing he's done good, man. Throughout his whole existence, man. And you wonder why they was pushing back in the mountains and shit during the time of the Dark Ages, which is the so-called medieval times. All right, where our brothers pushed them up in the mountains, man. Okay. It said they was driven forth from among men. They cry after them as after a thief. Because these goddamn devils, they'll steal everything. They steal nationalities. I put an S on to make it plural because they've done this throughout their existence. Each time they was in power, they were stealing nationalities, man. That's why you go into the word Greek and go back to Javan and back all the way back to Japhet, and people say, "Oh, it was Japhet." No, the Japhetic people were pushed out. Who took on the Japhetic nationality? It was the Edomites, man. The so-called white people, man. You Edomites, man. All right? You stolen our identity. The whole world's fooled. Now they're waking up to the fact that, man, you know, who are the Lord's people? And now you're looking at, you know what I'm saying, all the lies that you told, they've been thrown down with the truth. Okay? Well, the scriptures say that. It said that deceit shall be quenched. And it says the truth that had been so long without fruit shall be declared. Yea, in heart you work wickedness, you weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. And that's true. Who's the violent man? So-called white people, man. Caucasian, whatever you want to call yourselves. You're the biblical Edomites. You're the violent people, man. Everyone's violent but you. Here it is, you drop bombs on countries, man. And then everybody else is violent. That makes no sense, man. That makes no damn sense. All the way back to the world wars, man. Japan ain't dropped no goddamn bombs on nowhere. All right? It's a still fact they challenge your fucking Federal Reserve note, man. Anybody that challenges Esau's Federal Reserve note, they got dealt with. And if you come fight back, the result was you was met with violence, aka military intervention and invasion, all right, destruction. Because what did Muammar Gaddafi do to you devils, man? Nothing. But you met him with violence. Verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Yeah, like Joe Biden. Goddamn Joe Biden got caught in a lie, man. Even the CNN and Fox and the NBC News and the Wall Street Journal and all the major media outlets over here in Babylon, aka America, they didn't vouch for your ass. He was lying, trying to say that babies on this side and women and other children was being slaughtered on this side. When it came out, there was actually, images from Palestine. And he trying, they trying to get you to sympathize, man, to the small hats, man. This is what Esau is trying to do. Because they're the chief among them, the Amalekites. That's who this thing is. That's who got all this shit going, man. From the central bankers on down, man. Because basically what they done is they use their nuclear, or it's gonna be nuclear, but it ain't as of yet. They using missiles to remove people, man. pure violence, man. That's pure violence. So if you look at what's going on, you can form your own conclusion from what you see. Joe Biden got caught red-handed. Even this White House, the White House spokesperson was like, we can't vouch for that. There's no verification of that. What do you mean what? There's no proof. He just said it just to grab the attention of you so-called American citizens, man. People that live over here in America. Babylon. Get you to say, oh man, and have sympathy for the small hats. This is what they do. This is what they fucking do, man. And you Israelites out there, you shouldn't have sympathy for no fucking body, man. Because no matter what's going on across this earth, we're done the worst. Nobody's been on earth done worse than the Lord's people, man. I tell you in the book of Daniel, man. All right? Ain't nothing happened to nobody on this earth worse than what happened to the people of Jerusalem, which is the so-called Negro Latino Native American people, the Israelites. So you should sympathize with nobody, man. To hell with that, man. After all, you're looking at Ishmael primarily and Esau primarily, all right, at odds with each other or at war with each other. Do we have people among them? Sure. But for the most part, who's controlling that? They mentioned Egypt. The Arabs in Egypt. Them goddamn Arabs don't belong in Egypt either. That belongs to the Hamites. The sons and daughter of Ham through the line of Mizraim. Okay, or Maltazari. Okay, which the original Egyptians. See? And you know what, man? You know what, man? I'm gonna hold back. I ain't gonna say what I want to say, just for YouTube purposes. But I'm gonna say this though. Everything's going on is according to scriptures. So again, you've been caught in lies, though, Esau. That's the point. You've been caught in lies, man. So you've been revealed. You're a great liar. You're a great destroyer. Okay. And you're the greatest violent people on earth, man. You Caucasian people, you so-called white people, you Edomites is what you are, man. Everybody see your violent behavior. This is Psalms 73. I'm gonna jump down a bit. Psalm 73 and verse 3. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw prosperity of the wicked. Well, the wicked was meant to prosper in this world. Because why? The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So if the wicked prosper, that's given unto them. That goes back to the wicked, because the wicked in the Bible is the Edomites, man. You so-called white people. And the Lord said he will allow, through Isaac, the Lord told Isaac to tell Esau that everything is through the Spirit, man. The Lord put the Spirit of Isaac telling Esau, you're going to have the fatness of the earth, and the dew of heaven from above, and by thy sword shalt thou live. So that's what's going on. And in Malachi, the first chapter, they tell you that what? Esau is the wicked. He's the boy of wickedness, man. So you so-called white people are the wicked, man. Everything you do is fucking wicked, man. That's why the Lord is going to destroy you Edomites, man. It says, for there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covers them as a garment. And you so-called white people, I'm telling you, you have pride like this earth have never seen, man. Everything about you, devils, is pride. Look within your society, you got Pride Month. You got Pride Week in school. teaching the little children about pride. Everything is pride, pride, pride. The Lord said, hey, the scriptures say that pride is hatred between the Heavenly Father and man. And by it, people commit abominations and wickedness, man. So, pride is not a good thing. See, Esau would think you should have pride in something. You should be, you should have pride in this, have pride in that. If you don't have any kind of so-called pride, which like I said, you shouldn't have it. But if you want to be proud of something, be proud that you know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah for our people. Because outside that, you don't have shit. All right? Outside that, you don't have nothing, man. And our people have been taught pride. From the men down to the children, been taught pride. All right? That's why the people in America are full of wickedness, man. Because wickedness pride bring out wickedness, man. Okay? You see a lot of men walking in pride. You see a lot of women, they proud as all get out, man. That's why the Lord said He's gonna cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And it's going to include some of our people too. Because the scriptures say that as the manner of the ruler of the city are, so are the people, roughly paraphrasing. What manner of the ruler of the city is, so are the people. So and that's in the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach. And so that's what's going on in America. Esau is proud. So you have the vast majority of people in this land are proud, man. You see Jake, you see fucking black pride, Hispanic pride, Native pride. The Lord ain't give us those nonsense things, man. Those things are nonsensical. You can't even make no sense of that stuff, man. When the Lord didn't call you by those names. The Lord didn't even give you those names to even call you. Didn't even, going back to our forefathers, our foreparents. But hey, like it's good to say, violence covers them as a garment. All they do is think about violence, man. You think the so-called white man do anything good on the earth? Hell no. Everything they do is evil on the earth, man. You see, if children are being kidnapped over here in America and sacrificed, what do you think gonna go over in the goddamn war, man? And this is from your politicians on down. Lot of wicked freaks over here in America, man. Just like you goddamn Romans, man. Because the people that rule Rome are back in power. They came back in power during the Renaissance period. That's when their deadly wound was healed, which is spoken about in Revelation the 13th chapter, the 3rd verse, man. So you see the things that happened in Rome, they're back in America. Shopping malls, that's old Roman stuff. All right, you see, shopping malls started in Rome. The Colosseums, they all started in Rome. This stuff been going on. The athletes ain't nothing but gladiators. Actors ain't nothing but other entertainers. That was part of the theater back then. So it's no different, man. It's no difference, man. It was great violence going on back then to our people. It's great violence going on to now. It's in this very day. So ain't nothing changed. There's no new thing under the sun. What it says in Sirach 12, the 12th chapter, said that like iron rusting into swords is wickedness, man. So like as iron rusting swords, the white man's wickedness, man. The so-called white man. Meaning what? His wickedness is going to always show. It says, though he go crouching, Yeah, though he act like he's being humble, yet there's war in his heart. He's looking to overthrow you. That's what's going on. And we're witnessing that right now. All right? We're witnessing Esau's overthrowing right now. Turn your news. What news are you watching? Knowing that Esau going to live by a sword? Is he not using this sword at this very moment? Goddamn right he is. He don't hesitate to use missiles, man. You thought the Lord gonna cause Esau to make these missiles and he ain't gonna use them? Hell no. That's why Esau don't hesitate. When he shoot the missiles, he don't hesitate. He already prepared a speech. He already got what he gonna say to tell you peons of the world, to get you to believe what he's getting ready to spew out his mouth, which is nothing but a fucking lie. And you believe it. That time is over now, Esau. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come upon the way first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right? So who's the man that's against the Most High's law, ultimately? The so-called white man. There was no need for him to create a constitution. There was no need for him to create a law. If you say you're a God-fearing people, did not God create a law? Ask yourselves that. You say you believe in God, you trust in God. You say you believe in God, you trust in God. If you believe in Him, well, why not do as He said, as He tell you? Which is all the instructions of the law. The Torah, the Torah, which people say that people call it the Torah, the first 5 books of Moses. Everything in there is contained on how to live your life. So if you believe in the Heavenly Father, you would do as He say. According to Esau, he say on his money he trusts in God. In God we trust. But we don't know what God you talking about, Esau. Please do show us what God you're speaking of. Because it can't be the God of the Bible. Can't be, man. All we see is a perdition going on. The word perdition means destruction, the act of destroying. Well, the scriptures say that, woe to thee that spoilers. So who is the spoiler? What nation is the great spoiler on the earth? The so-called white people, you Edomites. All the nations that you have spoiled, man. That's why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is preparing you to be spoiled. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is preparing desolation for you, man. He's prepared the destruction so beautifully for you that when you ain't gonna believe it till you see it. For you Edomites, man. See, us Israelites that believe, we see it. We have the Lord giving us a foresight of what's going to happen, man. The Lord has given us the words of prophecy, man, through His Son and through the men that He sent to teach us, man. So we see we have a foresight of what's going on, man. And knowing how about Shemel Shah for that. So we know why the missiles were created. See, yeah, Esau used the missile, Isaiah 54:16. But we know ultimately why that missile was created. The Most High made Esau to make his own death instrument for himself, or instrument of death for himself. The Lord said, behold, I have created a smith that bloweth the coals of the fire. He hath brought forth the instrument. He hath created the waster to destroy. Now somebody might say, oh, the sign is created there. Well, hey, all knowledge and wisdom come from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So, and ultimately, who did that? Ultimately, who put on the spirit or giving them the knowledge in those scientists' mind? Because the scientists are the smiths. It's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me grab a precept real quick. I'll come back here. Proverbs 2 I'm gonna grab right here. Not Proverbs, this is Job 4:13. In thoughts from the visions of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, or Slocky, not that one, Slocky. Job 33. Job 33:15. In the dream, in the vision of the night, when deep sleep falleth upon men, in slumbers upon the bed, then he opened the ears of men and sealeth their instructions. See? So our instructions come from the Most High, man. Okay? Everything go back to the Most High. The instructions that we get on the right hand side through Yahweh Shai still come. Who set up Yahweh Shai? The Most High set up Yahweh Shai. Yahweh did. That's why he's known as the only begotten of the Heavenly Father. The left hand side. It was the left hand energy, right? The Edomites. All right, being the people of Satan, they get their knowledge through Satan, but Satan is on the left hand side of the Most High. All right, that's dealing with the left hand energy of the Most High. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Because Satan is the son of the Most High. They tell you in the book of Job, the 2nd chapter, when the sons of the Most High came to present themselves before the Most High, and Satan was also among them. Okay? It says, then he opened the ears of men and sealed their instructions, that he may withdraw man from his purpose and hide pride from man. See? So you may have your own mind to want to do something, but you don't do exactly what the Most High wants you to do. And it should say that the Lord directed man's steps, man. Let's get that too. Proverbs 16:9, it says, a man's heart devises his way, but Yahweh directed his steps. That's why I should say a man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? That cuts that free will nonsense that you like attacking Christians screw out your mouth. All right, the scriptures say that the heart is what's that? Jeremiah 17. I believe that's Jeremiah 17. Let me get that real quick. Jeremiah 17:9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? There you go, man. Back in 2 Thessalonians 2:3, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come upon the way first. And now that I think about it, and the scriptures say that the Lord made men upright, but they have so many inventions. All right? I believe that's try to do your own thing. What's going on? Hey, you got people trying to do their own thing, right? Trying to do their own thing, but what happened? They end up doing the most High instructed them to do. That's all we all do. We do that what the Lord instructed us to do, man. Wisdom of Solomon 13:1 says, surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of the Most High, and cannot out of the good things that are seen know him that is. Know him that is. All right. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the work master. You know. Again, we're the potter's clay, man. We're the clay. The Most High's the potter, man. He's the ultimate potter, man. Can the clay say to the potter, thou hast made me? Or hast thou made me thus? Roughly paraphrase. You know, we don't have no choice but to do what the Most High wants to do, man. Hey, you look at Jonah. Jonah don't want to do what he want to do. He didn't want to go to Nineveh. Or a man go to Nineveh. Okay? Showing you that what? The Most High's in control, man. Alright? So let's move along from there. Back to 2 Thessalonians 2:3 says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, son of perdition, which is destruction. Verse 4, who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he, as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is a God. Remember, ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. See, this has been that time, man. See, from the late 60s on up. This has been that time. Esau have been exposed, man. The Most High started to bring down the prime Esau going back to the late 1960s. So the Lord set up a man by the name of Abimelech. And then you seen what? You seen Esau. You seen Esau be exposed as being, you know, the wicked, being the Edomite of the Bible. All right. The Lord said, though he says this among the stars, this will he bring him down. And so ever since the Lord set up his men, Esau has been coming down. So you've been watching this place, you call America fall, and the rest of his kingdom. Because America is just the capital of his kingdom. It says, verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way, and then shall that wicked be revealed. All right. So again, who is the wicked? The Edomites. That's why he set up this guy. This one Edomite. He's an Amalekite. Vocab alone. Vocab alone is set up by you, the elites of you devils, man. You Edomites. Okay, you come against us Israelites, man. Talking about people have a right to defend themselves. Like the apostle said, we got a right to defend ourselves too, right? Or don't we? I mean, what the fuck, man? When Jake, man, that should piss you off, man. Because when you think about the civil rights movement, where you had, you know, Jake coming together. Now we know that the ones, you know, the leaders that was set up was sold out to begin with, right? But most of them Jakes that followed them, they was wanting change. And they was met with violence, man. They was met with dogs. bullets, bats, dogs, and chemical warfare. See, that should make you mad, man. The tents of Judah, on down to the rest of us, man. It should make you fucking mad, man. All right, so-called Hispanics. When you want rights and shit, when you want to defend yourself against these devils, and they come against you with violence too, you should be mad about that shit, man. Why you think when you go on the reservation and they crying out, man? They know them goddamn tribal administrators are sold the fuck out. They appease Esau. They appeasing Esau. They going on the reservation, swilling in them out of fucking parts of the land to gather the resources off that land. It's supposed to be treaty land. And the Most High gonna get all you, man. All you have sold out the Lord, He's gonna get you, man. The ones that sold the Lord that know the truth, the ones that sell out your own people, and Yahweh Bashim Shah gonna get you, man. All you that do Esau's bidding, like it says, Proverbs 11:21, don't hand you on the hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. The Lord gonna get all you, man. The Lord gonna get all you, man. You know, the Lord gonna get you scoffers. We're not worried about you, vocab. You're supposed to do what you're doing. You're supposed to come against the Lord's sheep, because you're a wolf. See, you're a wild beast, just like your people. Wild beasts. You Amalekites are some wild fucking beasts. All you Edomites, man. From the Amalekites on down to the Lord's Edomites. Y'all some wild beasts, man. Talking about the other sheep. Where the other sheep? Got a vocab going to the other sheep. Who are the other sheep? It ain't you goddamn wacky-talkie Christians. Unless you're an Israelite. The other sheep that Yahweh Shah was talking about is the northern tribes. That's who are the other sheep. Because what sheep that was at Jerusalem when Yahweh Shah was on the scene? You had the tents of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, and then you had sprinkles here and there of us northern tribes, but mainly, overwhelmingly, the majority of us was over here on this side of the world, a place you call the Americas. You have examples like the woman of Asher. She was over there. And that shows you that it was sprinkled here and there of northern tribes. But we're that other fold. Let's get that. Let's bring that out. Because I was trying to do a sit down, sloppy. I was trying to do a sit down. I had other sit downs on my mind. And I said, man, I can't get to this sit down. And when I did it, I kept on not putting my precepts I had in my mind into it. And I said, man, you know, Lord willing, I'm going to get to it, though. And I'm going to get to it right now. Because the other sheep are still Israelites. You can't get around it. All the Lord's sheep are of the house of Israel. I'm going to prove that. This is Matthew 15 and 24. Matthew 15 and 24. But he answered and said, and this was to the woman, which this woman in particular he was speaking to, she was an Israelite. That's why he told her, oh how great is thy faith. You go into the old account. Okay. It says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So the lost sheep are of the house of Israel. They're not the sheep split up, vocab. When they're split between the Lord's sheep after King Solomon died, we all know about the split. See, you come against us, but you say you know the scriptures, or you claim to know the scriptures. How you don't know that the Lord's sheep has split up? How you did not know that the Lord's sheep became two kingdoms? This is why on the sign say the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom. The Lord's sheep was taken away. You had some went into the tents of Judah. They went to the Babylonian kingdom. And the other sheep of the northern tribes went to the Syrian kingdom. And from the Syrian kingdom, who was the ones that never returned? Or for the most part, the vast majority of us never returned. It will be us northern tribes. Let's get that. Bear with me, I got sinus. Got some drink. If it start raining, I'm gonna switch up. If it start raining, I'm gonna switch your camera because it was raining a little bit earlier and it's trying to rain now. So if it start raining, I'm gonna just switch the camera around. So bear with me. So let's get into it though. Second Kings, chapter 17. Verse 5. The king of Assyria came up throughout all the land and went up to Samaria and besieged it 3 years. And it says, in the 9th year of Hoshea, the king of Assyria took Samaria and carried Israel away into Assyria, and placed them in Halah and in Habor, by the river of Gozan, and in the cities of the Medes. For so it was that the children of Israel had sinned against Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, their power, which had brought them up out of the land of Egypt, from under the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and have feared other gods. And now you go into the account. All the northern tribes kings are wicked, man. All right, and it led to us northern tribes being kicked out. So we got kicked out, all right, and the Syrians took us captives. And this is where the Apocrypha come into play, 2nd Exodus 13th chapter, okay? Because it tells you about what happened with us. He took his away captives. We mentioned Semenessar, which is Semenessar the 5th, led us away captive. Then we gathered among ourselves. Then we wanted to lead the multitude of the heathen, all right, the Syrians and whoever else among them. And then we want to go into a land where never mankind dwelt at. Then we're going to keep the statutes that the Lord had given us, which we ain't keeping our own land. Which led to us, again, when we sin against the Lord, that's us not keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes. The Lord kicked us out. So we want to go into a land, all right, which is the land of America, all right, North, Central, South America, where they found us at. They brought the Hebrew translators to confirm that. Just had Christopher Columbus Day. But one thing they don't tell you about Christopher Columbus is that he had the Moors, all right, the Morenos, all right, on the ships. That was Hebrew translators. Because the Moors are Southern Kingdom Israelites, coming from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi. See? They don't tell you that about Christopher Columbus. They tell you this motherfucking red piece of shit discovered America. He ain't discovered nothing. Now it's all prophecy because he had to come over here, because that was the fulfillment of the Lord bringing the tribes together, reuniting us, okay? And the Lord reunited us right here in America, North, Central, South America. When He brought our brothers over here, all right? You had the two witnesses, the tents of Judah, tents of the northern tribes, Ephraim, or Israel. The two witnesses, all right, through slavery, all right? This is all in the scriptures, man. And together, we've still been oppressed together right here in the ghettos. Right here in Babylon, we're being oppressed together. And throughout the Americas, man. But He came all the way over here, and He found what? Us northern tribes. Who do you think they took down? He didn't take that. When He came to take us northern tribes down, He didn't take down no Mexicans. He took down Issachar. He didn't take down no Tainos or Puerto Ricans. He took down Ephraim. See? Things that they don't tell you. He didn't take down North American Indians, He took down Gad. He didn't war with Seminole Indians or Creek Indians or Moscagos. He warred with Reuben. And so on and so forth. They were taking down the tribes. They was fighting, they was valiantly fighting, but overall we lost, man. That was all prophesied. You go into Genesis, the 49th chapter, it was all prophesied. Jacob said, gather yourself together, now I may tell you what's before you in the last days. And this is what befell us in the last days, man. God, the troops shall overcome you, but in the end you shall overcome him. And did it not happen? Issachar down, let's say Issachar down between two burdens. Come on, man. And we can't be the people, though. I'm telling you, man. Anytime you theologians come up, it ain't no point in debating with y'all. Because you can see it, you just don't want to admit it. They can see it, they just don't want to admit it. You ain't got to, though. You ain't got to. You got to admit it. The elites know it. The small hats, even small hats admitted it. They admitted that. You had actual rabbis come out and admit that the tents of Judah they admitted who the tents of Judah were. You had rabbis like Harry Rosenberg. There was one named Rabbi Levy. They was admitting that the Southern Kingdom came from the west coast of Africa. They admitted that. It's on record. It's on YouTube and Google. It's on the internet. Period. You can look it up. It's right. You can type it right in. They'll tell you. They was talking about the people of West Africa having and they was doing the DNA bullshit. They were saying like, DNA is DNA, right? But you can't prove you can't prove the ancient Israelites by DNA, because who got the DNA? Who got the DNA from them? What we go by is prophecy. All right, this book you call the Bible. This is our proof. But they came out and they admitted, oh yeah, they a lot of them are the Levitical priesthood, and you have this they say Judah, Ben Yehudi. They were saying that, man. But yet you have vocab alone talking shit against us. Anyways, though, talking shit against us like we're just saying nonsense. No. If they're admitting this, How can you call us a hate group if they're out of their own mouths? Now, the rabbis, these are the top teachers. They're the top teachers among their people. They call the Messiah Yahweh Shai, they call him a rabbi. Right? He was the top teacher, right? So again, a rabbi would be the top teacher of them. So if they admit that that the people you call Negro came from West Coast of Africa are the tents of Judah, then there's no argument in there. There's no argument in there. That's why a lot of videos online tell you who they are. You got a lot of, you might look at people that tell, you got a lot of, you might look at people admitting that some of them either might, some of them ain't. And then you have some small hats admitting who so-called Negroes are. Even the Mormons admit who us so-called Native Americans and so-called Hispanics are. This is when you got the studies of James Adair, which was a Jacobs. He was an Israelite himself. We speak a Shemitic language, the Hebrew. Our customs are go back to the Israelites, the Bible. This is all that was documented by James Adair. That's why that book's so expensive. He even got the names. Well, there are other letters in it, right? But the main characters, he got it right. Take out that E, because he had in his book, Study of Native American, he said Yah, Hey, Wah, but it should have said Yah, Ha, Wah. So he was on point almost, man. He was almost perfect with it. Now he could have actually said it, but that's just what's in the book, though. I'm just telling you what's in the book. So we're not out here making up things, saying that we those people for no reason. But again, the northern tribes, we're those other sheep, right? Up to the second Kings 17. I want to jump down to the where I'm at. Verse 20. And the Lord rejected all the seed of Israel and afflicted them and delivered them into the hand of spoilers until he had cast them out of his sight, which is out of the land of Israel. Okay? This is where, again, the Assyrians came up against us northern tribes and took us away first. This is where that takes place. See? So he rejected the northern tribes and kicked us out of his sight, meaning off the land. And that's why I brought up 2nd Ezra 13 chapter, because that it goes into that period. When you had the 724-ish, 724 BC, 725 BC, when they came against us, besieged us, and then they took us away. This guy, Salmanassar the Fifth, he found Hoshea in contempt. Because Hoshea was, bringing him, presents and stuff. He was a servant. He became servant to Salmanassar the Fifth. When he stopped bringing the presents or stopped serving them, which was already time, Most High had the spirit on Salmanassar anyway to come against us and take us away, because we had sinned against him anyway. So it's all prophecy. It's all prophecy. At the beginning of the day, it's all prophecy. Okay? This is Jeremiah 50:6. My people have been lost sheep. I started 4. Jeremiah 50:4, in those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together. So, if you know that we was removed from our land by the Assyrians and we went to a further land where never mankind dwelt that, which is Americas, well, what time did Israel and Judah get back together? It was right here in America, man. There's no records of us getting back together in the ancient times as a whole. There's no record of the two kingdoms, which is the northern tribes and southern tribes, getting back together during the ancient times. Once the split happened, once the split happened, the split came. Okay, so there's no account of us getting together during that time. So it gotta be talking about America. It has to be talking about America. When we was reunited, or the reunion of the tribes coming back together, but under captivity and oppression, and now under the banner of this truth that the Lord has given us, man. This knowledge that the Heavenly Father have given us through His Son Yahweh Shai, man. This is where we're truly united in righteousness, man. But still, we reunited as far as us being together again. Even when you look at matter of fact, I'll use my tribe for example. When you look at Reuben, the few of the tents of Judah that made over here to the shores of America, because only a few of them made over here, right? The very few that made over here, we would take them in. That proves that we're brothers. Because we were especially keeping the brotherly covenant, between each other. Our brother be waxing poor and all that stuff. So we always going through our, we was all basically we was warring with Esau, and then at the same time, the few tents of Judah, the few remnants of the tents of Judah that was with us, they fought among us, man. But they only was a few. But even before they came over here, the so-called Creeks and the so-called Seminole Indians was known as what? They call us what? Black Seminoles. They call us Black Seminoles. They call us Maroons. Now you look up Maroon. Maroon is I brought this out one time. The word maroon is used to describe chestnuts. Let's look it up. See if my internet working. My internet ain't working. It's slacking. Anyways, you can go to your online etymology. It ain't looking at me. Look it up. I said my internet ain't working. But you go on your internet, you go in the online etymology dictionary, and when you type in maroon, it was used to describe chestnuts. Now you look at chestnuts. Chestnuts has I call it like a mahogany brown, kind of like it's a brown with a brown with like a reddish tone, almost. like a man. I wish I could pan the camera around. It's like these bricks right here on this building right here. A lot of these buildings have maroon bricks on them. Okay, but chestnuts is a solid brown, like a slight. It's like a not really red, but it's a slight kind of red-ish tint to it, like a mixture. And this is how the Spanish would describe us. All right, the Spanish called us maroons, which is basically it's brown, but you know it's a different kind of it's a brown, but it's like a man, it's kind of hard to describe it because it's kind of brown. I just call it mahogany. You look at mahogany brown, that's what it is, man. All right, but this is what they called us, man. All right, Moreno Indigo, dark-skinned sons of God. So that, hey, this is what they called us, man. They called the Gadites Negroes. They called the Gadites Negroes, man. That's how dark Gad was. Now you look at the Gadites today. You got some of them dark, but the overwhelming majority of them they look light as shit. Matter of fact, the darker ones I mainly see is either that's in the camps or I got my mother's side. All right. So there you go, man. But even a lot of them is light brown. You know? Light bright, we call it. All right, and then to this day, a lot of matter of fact, you got Chief Sekou of the Yamasi. He's a Reubenite, man. He's the chief of the Yamasi tribe within the symbols. The chief of look up the chief of Yamasi. I think he's in the Carolinas too. Chief Yamasi, man, he's a Reubenite, man. And that dude's been fighting for Reuben for a long time. He out there, he's probably in his 40s maybe, probably in his mid-late 40s. But he's a chief among the Yamasi tribe. That dude darker than me, he's probably darker than me, man. But he wears Reuben colors. All right, he wear the cause this one the Reuben colors of the black, this kind of red. He wear his Reubenite colors. He wears feathers and stuff. They've been interviewing him a lot lately, man. All right. But he knows some things. He knows a lot of things. He knows a lot of history. I'll say that he knows a lot of history. But sometimes he do kind of go left for a little bit. But he knows a lot of history though. I'll give him that. Okay. But the point is, we all together right here in America. Okay? I got distant cousins I got cousins that go back to Benjamin. All right, I got cousins the tribe the Benjaminites, man. I have one of my great grandparents, which is a female, is a Benjaminite. So my great grandmother is a Benjaminite. She was a Geechee, or they say, I think it's Geechee or Bogeechee. So they let you know that we came together. Cause she got with a Reubenite man. All right, she got with a Reubenite man. Had my grandmother, and I got an uncle and another auntie, I don't know. And then my grandmother got a Reubenite man. This all happened back when? Because she was she born in like, when was she born in late 1900s. She born in the early 1900s, around like 1918-ish, 1920 or something like that. I'm gonna say my great grandmother was born like 19. She born like around 1920, I can't remember. Because she died almost 100. She died when the 2000s hit. She died like 04. And she was like in the mid-90s. So she born like around 1920. She died like 1994, something like that. And it was like 2004 she died. Okay? But I'm just showing you that we can work among each other. And then my father's father them came off the treaty land, off the Reds land. I had to find this out later on. I had to find this out just asking my dad, brother, and my grandma. Like about like where we coming from and where we go back to where our people at. That's how I found out. So there you go, man. We came together right here in America, man. We came right here. We together with our brothers right here in America. All right, it says, in those days and in that time, said the Lord, the children of Israel shall come. So we together. All right, it says, and the children of Judah together, going and weeping, they shall go and seek Yahweh their power. So we seeking Yahweh by Shah power. Okay, right here. This is why you go to the camps and you see the camps mixed up. They got like Southern Kingdom, you got Northern tribes, they all together. You got some of the Northern tribes, they doing things in Spanish. And the ones that don't speak Spanish, they with the Southern Kingdom just speaking the English. And so on and so forth. Talking about right here in Babylon. Okay? So, are we not seeking the Lord? Absolutely. Now, they'll demonize us as call us a hate group, but what we're doing? We're out here teaching the Bible. We're teaching you the God of the Bible, which is the God of Jacob, the God of Israel. Are we not weeping? Are we not complaining about the things been doing to us? Are we not weeping about the oppression and the slavery that's been upon us? Are we not calling on the God of the Bible? Absolutely we are, man. All right? So there you go, man. We're those other sheep, man. All the sheep that Yahweh Shai is going to gather when he come back, which are of the elect. It tells you that in Revelation the 7th chapter who the Lord's elect is. They all the tribes of Israel. All the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. He said that he's not sent except unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. When he tell the disciples, he said, go not into the way of the Samaritans, Samaria, and then to any city, it said, go not in the way of the Gentiles, Matthew 10:5, that's what it is. Matthew 10:5-6. Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and in any city of the Samaritans enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Because what? The Samaritans have been kicked out. And who was replaced with in the land of Samaria, which is us northern tribes. They replaced us with heathen, man. See? Because that's why when people bring up the Samaritan woman, and we read the account, Yahweh Shai dissed her because she was actually heathen. And when he tell her, he said salvation is of the Jews. Because that's what was mainly on the scene during that time. This ain't rocket science, man. But if the Spirit ain't dealing with you, it ain't dealing with you. All right, this ain't rocket science. This ain't nothing that the Lord ain't making plain unto you people, man. Okay? Make sure my camera's rolling. Yeah, this is all plain. Okay, so again, let's finish up. It says, verse 5, they shall ask the way to Zion with their faces thitherward, saying, come and let us join ourselves to the Lord in the perpetual covenant that shall not be forgotten. Yeah, the Lord made his covenant to who? The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. He made the new covenant to who? The 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Who he say gonna make a nation of kings and priests? The Israelites. I mean, you can't get around that. He's going to make us a nation of kings and priests, man. Verse 6, my people have been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. And this is true. All right? Hey, we are lost sheep, man. But now, those who in those knowledge, we're not lost no more. Now we know. Now we are found. Because of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua giving us this knowledge, man. So we're not lost anymore. Even though a lot of our people will remain in that lost state of mind, they will remain in that congregation of the dead. But the sheep whom the Lord wants, the select sheep, or the elected sheep of the house of Israel, whom the Lord is going to grant salvation, that's who the Lord is concerned about. The scripture saying once was time in the 3rd chapter that he has to care for his elect, the elect sheep, man. So it ain't for all the sheep to get it right now. And that's just the truth. Only the elect sheep going to get it. It says they have gone from mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place, and that's true, man. But now we know our resting place. We know Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. The Lord has given us his word, man. All right. So again, when you look at the fact that the Lord has reunited his sheep, all right, brought us back together, there's no dispute on who the other sheep are. See? Who you see with the tents of Judah out here? You see Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Reuben, Gad, Asher, Naphtali, Issachar. That's who you see, man. So who are the other sheep? We're the other sheep. Let's read it. Hey, man, look. We ain't trying to beat you in the head till you black and blue with these scriptures. I'm talking about verbally, not no physical thing. The simple thing is we just bring out the word, man. It came out of nowhere. I ain't even hear it till it just turned up around down the backside of the street right there. I ain't even. It just turned on. Sorry, they never ended over here in Babylon. Anyway, so let me continue on. It came out of nowhere. Turned on and I can't remember the building. This is 1 Peter 2:25. For ye were as sheep going astray, but are now returned unto the shepherd and bishop of your souls, which is Yahushua. Okay? That's who is our shepherd. That's why Yahushua said that he's a good shepherd. I'm going to get that. Matter of fact, let's turn to it now. I'm going to bring out a couple more. And yeah, it's out of season. So prepare for the out of season, Aki. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. Almost time to put on that almost time to put on that winter gear. St. John 10 St. John 10 and Matter of fact, I'm going to jump around a bit. St. John 10:1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbing up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep. To him the porter openeth, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. Yeah, he's going to lead us out of this captivity. Lead us onto the chariots. So he's going to call us up, man. Okay, it says, in verse 4, and when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And the stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. Yeah, because ever since Yahweh Bashim Yahshai have woke us up through the mentors we learned from, those of us that are meant to remain within the fold, that are meant to stay, we're going to be right here. All right, we're going to be right here. We're going to be still doing the work. We're going to be still out here on the highways and hedges, still putting up videos. And the scriptures say that he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So the elect is going to endure. All right? Whether it's you going out by way of being a martyr for the witness of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, so be it. You're going to be still risen up. The scriptures tell you that. Those that die in Yahushua will be risen up. He who have raised up Yahushua will raise them up. Meaning what? Them the sheep. The elect sheep. The ones that the Heavenly Father have given Yahushua. Remember, Yahushua said, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them that thou hast given me. Because they are thine and thine are mine. So that's who Yahushua is talking about, the elect, man. The Israel of the Most High. All right? Let's jump down to verse 14. I am the good, and this is on the red too, so this is Yahushua speaking. Verse 14, I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine, as the Father knoweth me, even so I, the Father, as the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And that's, see, man, that proves you Racky-Tacky Christians don't know a motherfucking thing, man. And yes, I'm using rules, a lot of rules speech today, man. All right? The Lord didn't lay down his life for all people. He laid down his life for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Come on, man. It means I am not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Man, this is why Paul said in Romans 9th chapter that as concerning the flesh, who came? The anointed. Who was the anointed? Yahushua. Whose are the fathers as who concerning the flesh, Yahushua came. Who was over all the Most High blessed forever. So, hey man. Anyway, let's continue on. It says, verse 16. And the other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. There you go, man. There should be one fold and one shepherd. Meaning what? No more two folds or two nations. One nation or one fold. Start with the elect. Okay? Matter of fact, what's that? precept. I might have written it down. Jeremiah 23:3. And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries, when I have driven them, and will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase. And I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed, neither shall they be lacking, saith the Lord. See? So the Lord is going to gather his flock from all the countries where he had driven us to. Who was driven into all these countries or scattered? It was the Israelites. Matter of fact, I'll take time to grab that one. Man, the sinus is killing me. Ezekiel 22. And I'm gonna go to 15. And I will scatter thee among the heathen, and disperse thee in the countries, and will consume thy filthiness out of thee. See? And this was written to who? The Israelites, man. So the Lord did scatter us. That's Deuteronomy 28 and 64. The Lord did scatter us, and the Lord is going to gather us, man. Okay? The Lord says he's going to the Lord says he's going to gather us. The Lord said, behold, he's going to gather us. Bear with me 1 second. This is why Esau hate when we out here, man. Jeremiah 31 and verse 8. Behold, I will bring them from the north country, which is North America, and gather them from the coast of the earth, and with them the blind and the lame, the woman with child and her the travailing with child together. Because the Lord says he's going to deliver the children of Israel from the north country, which is North America, man. All right? It says, a great company shall return thither. See? Even when we go to the next chapter, in 32 says, behold, I will gather them, Jeremiah 32 and 37, behold, I will gather them out of all countries whither I have driven them in my anger and in my fury and in great wrath, and I will bring them again into this place, going back to the promises. All right? Remember, the Lord says he's going to put us in the land that he have sworn and have given to our fathers, man. The land of Israel. It says, and I will bring them again into this place, and I will cause them to dwell safely. See? So when the people return into the land, we're going to dwell to be safe, man. See, right now, under Esau in America, we're not safe. No matter where we're at, we're not safe, man. And this is what scares the Christians, man. This is what scares all the heathen, man. All right, because they don't want us to be gathered. All right? They don't want us to be, they don't want, they don't want us to be, you know, those people that the Lord will come save, you know? Well, hey, you can't stop that, man. The Lord chosen us, man, to be that special people unto himself, that peculiar treasure. No? It says, verse 9, and I will give them one heart and one way, that they may fear me forever, for the good of them and of their children after them. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them, that I will not turn away from them to do them good, but I will put my fear in their hearts, that they shall not depart from me. Yea, I will rejoice over them to do them good, and I will plant them in this land assuredly, with my whole heart and with my whole soul. And you know how the Lord fight for us, right? When the Lord delivered our foreparents out of the Egyptian captivity, did he not destroy the Egyptians? Goddamn right he did. All right? He destroyed the Egyptians, them Hamites, and they never came back into power again. So we know how the Lord we know how the Lord fight for us when he go forth for us, man. What did he tell Moses to tell us? Our foreparents, he said, it is Yahweh that goes before you to fight for you. So even to this very day, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is fighting for us. Why do you think the chariots are around in the period? And the chariots are around because that's the Lord giving us a sign that he's getting ready to come back and redeem us, man. See? The fact that you see the chariots even let you know that, hey, the Lord, hey, it's almost that time the Lord gonna come back and redeem his people. All right, which are of the elect. See? So, hey, you can't get around that, man. The Lord will redeem his people. He's known as the Redeemer of Israel, man. Yahweh Shai is the Redeemer of us, man. So long we believe and trust in him and follow him, man. All right? And not only hear the Lord's voice, but perform that which we're supposed to, man. Okay? And there you go, man. Hey, you can't get around that, man. So call her Lord Yahweh Shai for that. Okay? This is let's see here. I'm gonna grab this precept before I close. So I mentioned, Yahweh Shai returning to the elect sheep. This is 1 Peter 5 and verse 4. It says, and when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. When the chief shepherd, which is Yahweh Shai, okay, will return, we're going to receive a crown of glory. See, hey, that's why the Lord said that what? His glory he will not give to another. That's why his glory is only seen on us, man. Who prays Yahweh Bashim Yahushua like we do? And the scripture said, let the praise of the saints be joy. Matter of fact, what's that? Psalm 140. I'll keep on butchering. Let me get it. Let the saints be joyful. Yeah, Psalms 148, verse 5. Let them praise the name of Yahweh. Let them praise the name Yahweh, for he had commanded, and they were created. Yeah, he had also established them forever and ever. He had made a decree which should not pass. Praise Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai from the earth. Right? Hey, man. Who the ones praising Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai? We are. Who's the one that's always glorifying those names? The Israelites are. Nobody on earth give glory or praise in Heavenly Father's name and the Son's name like we do. That's why it slack you for the camera view. That's why it angers from the apostles on down. It angers us at times when you got these camps that don't teach the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. When they don't teach the names Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. It angers us because the scriptures tell you that Proverbs 18:10 that the name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous running into it and it's safe. So how can the righteous know the name of the Lord if you're not teaching the name of the Lord? That's why we get on to you niggas, man. You niggas, man, you niggas are, and you niggas ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. The Lord said He would turn into us pure language, even the language of Canaan, right? What's the language of Canaan? The language of Canaan is the Hebrew, man. The Canaanites do the Hebrew. Okay? This is why, man. A lot of you guys that deny Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, He's gonna get you, man. And Yahweh Shai say, if you deny me, He's gonna deny you anyway. So, hey, man, you gotta correct that because you don't want Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai to deal with you, man. And in their sort of displeasure, man. No. We ought to exalt those names, man. That what makes us stand out. Part of us being Israelites is knowing the Hebrew, man. And if you don't know the Hebrew, you need to give us somebody that know the Hebrew, man. All right, because it tell you that in many precepts, them that call on my name, them that know my name, and act like the name ain't important. The name is important. Who you gonna call on, in your day of trouble, and when you in your day of affliction, when your ass out here surviving? You ain't gonna say God and Jesus. You ain't gonna say God and Jesus. You're gonna say Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So you need to exalt them. You need to exalt them names right now. Step here, denying, the Most High, the Son, their due glory and praise by you not calling them by their true proper name. What kind of nigga is you, man? All right. Anyways, with that, Lord willing, next week, Shalom to all you sincere Akim and Akwaf out there. Shalom to the Holy Elect Nation House of Israel and Abba Ball. Shalom.